Greetings and welcome back to Production Line. I'm KatherineOfSky, and we have been making some manufacturing in the last episode. And what I was looking through in the factory just now is where we need to put our other manufacturing facilities. And the trunks and hoods are fitted right over here, which is exactly where I want them to be working out. So we can build the manufacturing for these in this area here, and then add more steel sheet manufacturing over here so that we can keep up with the demand. Now, I would like to snake around a regular conveyor belt in case we decide to go with, okay. This, just go down the list, in case we decide to put some car manufacturing down that way. Why not? So let's just add it here so we know that there is something that can go through here. Right, let's go here, here, like this. Just kind of use up the least amount of space that we can. Yeah, 2 squares here or there is not going to make too much of a difference. And this will go kind of like that away. That would make sense to me. And along these walls we can either add some very small manufactories because there are long tile ones, or we can add like power plants or something like that, if we should need them, of course. So we have hoods and trunks. I kind of want to distribute them evenly as we go along this long narrow stretch here. It just depends on how many we need. Excuse me. So for hoods, we need exactly 0.8 of these, so not that many, which is a good thing. So hood, we just need 1, and that'll do it. And which side? These are the hoods over here, right? Yep. The hood, as someone I know would say. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay. That caused an autosave. No, it didn't. Just kidding. It definitely didn't cause the autosave. It just happened coincidentally, and I didn't want to do that. Resource conveyor. I don't know why I mixed them up. I do not know. It's just a weird thing. Excellent. So, next we have the trunk. And the trunk is here. How many do we need of those? We need also just 1 assembly of those. This is ridiculous. I thought we were going to have tons of them here, but apparently not. So let's just add these where they need to go and call it good. These are where? These trunks thingies go here? Good. And that can go along here. That's just fine. So are these servos or what? Trunk? Oh yes, trunks and servos. Okay. Oh, those are very interesting trunks. I guess they have like a, oh, it's the whole back panel, basically. It just lifts. Oh, that's an interesting style. I think most American cars have more of a definition for the back window, and then the trunk is a separate component, but these cars have the whole thing lifting up like a hatch, like a hatchback kind of a thing, I think they're called. Yeah, that's neat. Nice. Resource conveyor. I don't know if these are connected. Yeah, it's just, there's a bit of a graphical glitch here. Let me just screenshot that so that I can pass that along, because the fence, this is like an MC Escher puzzle here. The sort of the fence goes in front of the thing, but yet the supplies still can go along the line. It's very tricky. Now, we have steel sheet manufacturing. We said we needed how many? I think 12 of these. We have 1, 2, 3 only. So obviously the most of these things are going to get used over here, and we are still importing these. Obviously we're not getting enough of these guys. So these are just, they take a while to make each steel sheet. And some of these manufactories, for example, the door panels, they take 2 steel sheets per craft. So that's one of the reasons we need more of them in that area. But I think I'll add 1 between these 2 guys. Just for funsies, and just hopefully that they will take from that one. Go away this. Make steel sheets. These are, I could add 2 here, maybe 1, possibly 2. Yeah, oh, I could even slot it in. Okay. Of course, now this totally destroys the idea of this being expandable, but we can, if things change in the game where there's too much, oh, I didn't want to do that. If like the crafting times change and stuff like that, the first thing we'll do is delete all the manufacturing, and then we can just go back to our lines, expand them, and then move the manufacturing as necessary. Okay, now that's 2, so we've got 5. Need 12. All right. Let's keep on making these steel sheets. How does this fit? Aha! There we go. 1. I could do this like, nah, I don't have... Okay. Wait. Oh, this is an easier way to count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a real big problem with trying to keep information in my brain. My RAM is not really great, my brain RAM. So do forgive me if I count more than I should. This is tricky. I think we'll do this, like that. Steel sheets. It's the brain RAM problem. Ah, well that's a good spot for a stockpile. That's what we're going to call that. Making steel sheets. Okay, maybe. So that's several. We have, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we need just 2 more. 1. This is kind of interesting the way they're fitting together like this. It's fascinating, to be honest. So these are only going to be needed by this area here. So I'm going to connect them with the conveyors in such a way that hopefully they are useful to this area. There we go. Oh, nice. All of these are lining up so beautifully. I'm going to add this there, maybe. Okay. This is connected this way. How do these need to get stuff there? Excuse me, thing. We need to have a connection there and there. I don't remember which side is which, and I don't know if I really aligned them all to the same side, to be honest. But these definitely need a connection up this way so that this importer can feed them the regular steel to be rolled into sheets. Oh, this is looking so tasty. Nice. So the idea here, the hope, is that we'll be able to basically store enough on these local stockpiles that we won't have to have regular, 36 pad stockpiles for any of these things. Okay, these are all very happily going. Looks like it. I love this. All these little blocks of steel sitting there, and we're gonna roll them into sheets, and sheets are already traveling to the world, and things are exciting. Yay! Okay, do we have all of... I kind of wish that there's a way to turn on the conveyor overview without having to actually click it, but I'm just kind of clicking on a belt right now. Yeah, I think that works. The major flow lines are going to be from this side up to the left, up and to the left, like, yeah. Southeast to northwest. Yes. South right to north left. That's what we're going with. Anyway, so, okay, let's see. Are these guys keeping up with deliveries to these places at all? Probably not. That's a very long way for this to travel. Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. And I will also extend that to this machine as well. Oh yes, more fun stuff here. I like this. These are all just minor graphical glitches, but it's always good to know about them so that they can be fixed in a future update before 1.0. Wow, this is looking massively beautiful, I have to admit. It's just gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Now, someone had a very interesting idea where they suggested that I build a very large manufacturing facility for something like the chassis of a car and have that as like a central facility, and then all the things after that were the things that you could choose. Like maybe you wanted to make basic production with some of the cars, like this kind of area here, or maybe you wanted to make, cars with automatic windshield wipers but no headlights or something, like selected upgrades. And I thought that was a really, really interesting idea. So what I might do is I might indeed convert this entire hall into having like a mass making of the basic chassis components of a car. And that's part of what this conveyor belt line is for, is to take those cars and distribute them to the rest of the factory where we can put them into other lines should we desire to do so. So anyway, I want to look at the budget real quick and see what we are looking at. Wow, we're buying a lot of components still. 24 hours, okay. That's interesting. Now that component purchase, does that include, okay, raw materials. So it looks like we're making more raw materials and actually we're spending less on component purchases, which is good. But it doesn't tell me how much we're spending overall. Like, it doesn't say, you were spending this much before and this much now, unless I'm looking in the wrong thing. Oh, here it is. Yeah, not that much. Oh, here it is. It's at the bottom. So 1 hour versus 24 hours. But I wish this was more like a time graph rather than a cheese wheel. Is this still paying off? Good gracious. Oh my god. We still owe $345,000. I hate these loans that you can't pay them off early. Oh my god, they're horrible. Oh, no. Anyway, okay. I want to look at the component prices of something like, for example, door panels, which need 2 steel to be made into stuff. So door panels, wow, they've gone down a lot since before. They are costing $280. I wonder if that's like a market price or is that how much we have been paying for them? I guess we can check if we look at all the things that need steel sheets, because we're now actually making them. Let me mark them on my things so I can quickly refer to them. So I'm using pale green, which looks like blue to me, but anyway. So the hood has gone down slightly also. Roof. These have also gone down. Trunk. Has everything gone down? Not everything has gone down. So I'm wondering if this is the price that we're paying, or is this the market price that we would pay if we were buying them? This is what I'm not quite understanding. And does this mean the cost of the door panel? Like how much each one is costing us to make from steel? Or is that the market price? I have to ask this. I'm gonna go on the forums and find out. I'll ask the question. I don't know if I'll actually find out, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But I find this very interesting, that we're able to track this. This is very exciting for me. I like new data. New data is awesome. All right, we are lacking power. I think I probably should build some power. Wait. Oh, this is an unused door. Let's build some power real quick so we can continue to save on things. Power plant. Go. Let's go up to, I don't know how much we need. Just plonk them down. Buy the upgrades as we plop them, because we're never going to find them later, I'm sure. I mean, they're going to be hiding in plain sight. Best place to hide a UFO, if anyone gets the reference. But anyway. So yeah, I like that idea of... So basically what I'm going to work on doing later is going to be expanding this whole red area. These are the chassis components in the red. And I think that's going to be really, really cool to be able to do that. Of course, we could also start manufacturing other goods. Like, oh, you know what? We could do it. We could do a test. Oh wow, we have 18 million. Okay, so this is working out pretty well. Yeah, doing good. I'm glad about that. So what were we looking at? We were looking at the prices of stuffs. How about we do a test of this system here? Excuse me. Find something that's up, like axles. Hey, we need axles. If we start making axles, where should we make them? Because I want this to be for them. We could make them here. That's too far away though, because they're used all the way here. And they have their own like little dedicated import slot too. I could put a stockpile over there though. Okay, well, let's do it that way. We need 12 manufacturing facilities for axles. So let's try and do that. Make axle. Okay. Actually, so there's already this here, so I'm just going to use it. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I wanted to do that the other way. I do not like that. Zaxus. And this is what I should have done with those others. I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. Make axles. Like this. This is not going to be enough. But maybe it'll be okay. And I don't think we have enough space for this. Aha! But we do. But we do. But we do. We can Tetris them in like this. I realize that I have now invented a new word, and I'm usually kind of opposed to this sort of thing, you know, just randomly creating words that have not a lot of meaning, Tetrising in things. That is our new words. New words, we make good. Nice, nice. Okay, here we are. I think that makes them all connected. Let's connect this one up there. Okay, so we now are making axles. And if we improve this, let's see, how many are we making? We're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh. Yeah, that's all we can fit at the moment over there. But I can import them here. Briefly. So car alarm, yeah, we'll get all this stuff. And by the way, later, after we research some more upgrades, I will go through basically between episodes because it's tiresome to find them all during the episode, and basically just add them to our lineups for the cars so that our cars will be more valuable, hopefully over time, and people will see that we're making an effort to make our cars the best they can be. Okay, here we need, what, 1 axle for each procedure? Yes. Okay, so we need 1 for the front and 1 for the back. So I think we only need 1 stockpile. I can't imagine needing more than that. Wow, we're having some lag issues here. Just tiny lag issues. Let's put it here. And you, my friend, shall import the axle. All of them, please. Get them all. And I want you to get, oh. Now this is a good question. I want these to go from local, so I need to add that suggestion to not only have them from the manufacturer, but also from the stockpiles. We need to control where we get items from the stockpiles because I don't want to order any in from outdoors. You know, this is not what I want. I want them all to come from our manufacturers over there. Very, very important that we do that. This is very nice. Looks like everything is not overloaded. The importers are really working well. Looks like the new code for that is just awesome. It really is spreading out the love between stuff. The only thing we're still having a problem with is these servos and the door things. This is like the new valves, guys. This is gonna be dreadful. Oh my goodness. Oh. But I think basically this is a problem of not sufficient stockpile. I could try to do one more thing. I could buy all the robots, and with that, basically, when they do get here, when the materials get in, it'll craft as fast as possible. That's pretty much what we can do for this particular situation. And not much else, alas. There we go. Okay. So at least they'll get on their way, and hopefully we can have Oh, I know what I'm going to request next. I would like to see if we can have a counter like cars per hour. Ooh, look what we did. I wonder if that's when we had our manufacturing go up. But running is definitely going faster. I wonder if this was when we finagled with those production lines over by the windows. Yeah, okay, so waiting for vehicle. That means that there is not enough cars coming along the line. Waiting for resources. That's purple. So we still have this purple, and I bet that's all windows. All of that is windows. Components. Wow, we have stuff. We have lots of steel sheets. How about axles? Do we have any of those? We have 78 in stockpiles. We need 18 an hour. Okay, let's see if the prices have shifted at all on axles. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I bet that means that this is what this is what axles are costing us per hour. This is my surmise, unless it's an incredible coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, unless axles stocks just took a dive and they're selling everything for cheap. Oh my goodness. We still need more axle makers though. I'm kind of tempted to put them down here. Maybe. How many did we have? I think we needed 12, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8. So we need 4 more. I could shove them down here. Or I could shove them in here. I don't know. Well, in any case, I will think about it, and I will get back to you in the next episode, because we're out of time for this one. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.